Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the shirt. It's rainy out, it's horrible, but honestly the lighting looks pretty good, so I feel like it'll be okay. As you guys saw by the title, we'll be doing another Shop My Stash Get Ready With Me. I've honestly kind of ditched the whole, like, trying to use well, no, that's not true. I have used, honestly, maybe like 85% of my collection. The only thing is eyeshadow palettes, and I knew I wasn't going to make it through all of those in that series. So for now, I kind of just have been picking random, like anything, like not really specifically only trying to use like the new, the stuff I haven't used yet, if that makes sense. So this week we kind of focused on new products. I picked a bunch of, I'm gonna be using a bunch of new products. I didn't necessarily pick them, and then I picked a bunch of products just to fill the spots that I didn't have in the new products that you guys will see. So any like themes you want me to do, I'm planning on doing one with like makeup products I hate, or like I kind of think I need to declutter but like don't want to for X, Y, and Z, you know what I mean? Something like that. So let me know what you guys are thinking. First, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, so we have so many products. First things first, I'm going to go in with the Lawless, the lip balm thing in the shade Pink Marshmallow. I don't think I like this. I just feel like it's not moisturizing enough to be like a lip balm. Like, I guess it is a lip balm. It's like a chapstick, I guess, but it's like to pay 20 something dollars, $5 for like a chapstick. Like, come on. I don't know. It's like super cute, but I would prefer the lip gloss formula. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, because it kind of doesn't do, like, it's not glossy enough, which is fine because it's not really gloss, but it's not like moisturizing enough to be like just a lip balm. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. Maybe it's just me. Okay, next we're gonna go in with some primer. I'm gonna go in, I pulled the Fenty Hydrating Primer. I gotta make sure this is still good. I'm so close to being done with so many primers. Honestly, it's like 4, could probably be a little few more. And I'm like, Marissa, let's go. It's like so slow going. It's like all the way up until the point I decide I could finish it. Like, I'm like, oh, I can finish this, you know? Up until that point, seems like it goes so fast. And then when I get to the end, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use this up. It takes forever, even if I wear it every single day, all the time, you know? We also are gonna go in with the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. See, this is one of the other ones. Like, feel like I'm so close, but this one I definitely have slowed down using, but I love this primer, like, with all my heart. Alright, so then next, we're going in with the Siae Glowy Super Skin Foundation. I have the shade 18 here. It's a little deep for me, but we're going to still go with it. I also just literally a few minutes ago picked up the It Cosmetics Airbrush Complexion Perfection Brush in the shade, number 115. The number 115 brush is a little bit more angled. I couldn't decide, so I did pick up 2 foundation brushes. because I love them and they were half off during the 21 Days of Beauty, if you guys don't know. So anyway, let's go in with this foundation. I'm just gonna be annoying and pump it on my face. Pressure like a drip, drip, drip. I don't have your style. Whoa. Okay. I've only used this foundation once before, and I liked it. I just wasn't, like, obsessed. Like, I was thinking of doing a video of my newest, like, glowy foundations. So this one, the Siae one, I was thinking of comparing it to, like, the Makeup by Mario, the Tarte Super Glow, and then also the Juvia's Place, like, radiant foundation, because they're all kind of similar in that they're obviously just trying to be like a more radiant, glowy kind of finish. I do think that there are, most of them are like more medium coverage, but I think the Juvia's Place might claim to be like full coverage. But either way, I thought it could be a fun video, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I feel like there's so many. The Too Faced one just came out as well, which I was thinking about picking up also for that video, but I was like, I don't know. So I feel like there's so many options that I felt like it would be beneficial for those of you who don't know which one to pick up. But also, I don't know if you guys are actually like wondering which one to pick up, or if you just are gonna get, you know, whichever brand you like the best. I don't know. But I do have to say, like, when wearing them, I wore the Juvia's Place 2 days ago, then I wore Tarte yesterday, and then, like, wearing the Siae right now. I can tell that they're so, like, there are definitely similarities, but there are mostly differences. Like, they're pretty different. So I don't know. Let me know again what you're thinking. This one looks really, really pretty today. I think I used too much product last time. I feel like the less is more with this, from what I'm noticing, because last time I felt like it was just a little bit heavy. But today it's honestly looking really lightweight and really just beautiful, nice and glowy. It is a little deep for me, so also I always think like the shade does also sometimes screw up the things you got going on. Okay, next we have the Essence Keep Me Covered Concealer. I have the shade 60 Light Medium. I've only used this a few times, and I did like it. I just felt like I keep saying this, but I have so many top tier concealers that, like, honestly, I could only keep those and, like, be really happy. And that's, like, honestly 3 or 4 concealers, so the rest of them are like, do I need to just boot them? I don't know. So I need to give this one another go, though, because I remember liking it. I just don't remember loving it. And it's hard because obviously you want to keep, like, drugstore concealers, but honestly I want to keep, like, drugstore concealers that are my favorite, or, like, that I would prefer over high-end, or, like, that I think are worth it more than the high-end. And based on memory, this one wasn't necessarily, you know. I'm just gonna move you a little bit closer. I got some feedback, but again, let me know what you guys are thinking about the setup, the lighting. This is natural lighting again, but it's really gloomy out, like really dead. But honestly, it still looks good. We also do have my mom, if you guys don't know, me and my mom are sharing the space, but she did order ring lights as well, so we're gonna use those when it's too bad. But I feel like it was fine today, so I didn't, like, need them. But again, let me know what you guys are thinking. I always think, like, natural light does give the best, like, the truest form sometimes. Sometimes, again, like, it's a little bright, or it's a little, like, it does like, get too much on the face, like, you can't actually see. But I feel like today you can see everything that's going on, like the true glow, the true coverage and stuff like that, which is nice. So I feel like sometimes ring lights, it'll make it look too, like, light, or too, like, you can actually see the difference in skin tone here, whereas I feel like my ring light would make it look my foundation look a little bit lighter. So just so you guys know, it is dark. My foundation is dark. This is true to it. This concealer honestly looks really, really nice. It does look a little bit more more of a natural finish than normal. I don't even know. I would say like a soft matte. I feel like it looks a little bit more matte than I normally use, but honestly that might be a nice, like, change, just because I usually have really glowy hydrating concealers. But this one is really, really nice, honestly. This combo's looking really good too. Okay, now that I talked for 8.5 years about my freaking concealer, let's go with some setting powder. We have the Peanuts and Wet n Wild So Much Fun setting powder. I like the setting powder a lot. Sometimes it's hit or miss when it's something that is. So now I'm scared to use it with this concealer, because this concealer is a little bit more soft matte, but maybe it'll be, I don't know, maybe it'll be a good combo. I don't know. I almost picked up the, oh my gosh, I really convinced myself I didn't need it, which is good because I don't need every cute thing in life. But I really wanted the new Wet n Wild it's not called the Elmo collection. What are those called? Sesame Street collection. Oh my gosh, I was like, what in the world? And so there were so many products that I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get this and this and this. And then when I got online, there was a couple products that I wanted that were not available yet. And so I was like, well, like if those are the products that like if it'll defeat the purpose if I can't get those products. So I just like I'm gonna wait and see if they come to Ulta, like what I want from Ulta and that kind of thing, because they're still not available at Ulta yet. So it just depends on what I'm looking for, I guess. We'll see. Honestly, complexion is looking like definitely 10 out of 10 right now. Definitely 10 out of 10. So that's really great. Fine and dandy. Okay, let's go in with some cream bronzer. I have yet to try this. This is the Revolution. It's the Relove collection from Walmart, and I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, people have been seeing videos, but I'm like, no, people are telling the truth. Like, this stuff is $2. It's $3, sorry, $2.98. Like, that's amazing. And I paid $12 for 4 different products, which, like, if you guys know, I would 5, 10, 15, 20 to get any for 4 products for 20 would be a deal. Like, to get it for 12 is even better deal, because honestly, products are there's very few products that are $5 or less anymore at all. So it's a steal, yo. It's a steal. So I got the cream contour palette. I got the shade Dark, which it is pretty dark, honestly. I didn't think about that, but I get super tan, so honestly I was like, okay, so it is giving creamy. I'm gonna dab it in there and dab it on the cheeks. Ooh. This is so freaking creamy, it's not even funny. Like, this is the perfect kind of creamy, I should say, because it's not overly creamy. It's honestly just blending so easily though, but I don't feel like it's blending too much or blending or like too creamy where it's like uncontrollable. Like, no, it feels like really pretty and just really easy to use and blend and apply. Wow. That was like a dream. And these pans, I like that they're so big because you get the space you need. Oftentimes at the drugstore, especially with like cream products, the packaging is so little. You're like, I don't even know how to use this. They also did have like a concealer and contour palette, which the packaging was really small too. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get that because my cream contour brush is not gonna fit in that. I like to usually use like foundation brushes for cream bronzer, which I think works perfectly. I also could dabble into the deepest shade again too a little bit, especially when I get a little bit more tan. But honestly, like this, I like the dark one for my skin tone, honestly, because that first shade is like perfection. And then again, I could add the other one when I get tan. So that's really nice. I really like that. Just gonna set my face with the Jaclyn translucent setting powder. I feel like, do I have another cream I want to use? Actually, maybe, should we use it? No, we're just gonna set my face with the powder. I have so many blush options. This is why I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. The last time I used this foundation, I didn't use this powder, but I figured this powder would be perfect for it, and it's giving exactly what I need to give its perfection. Beautimous. I'm so excited. My face looks so good. Okay, next for blush. Oh, well, actually for powder bronzer, we're gonna go with the Colourpop matte bronzer in the shade Silver Strand Beach. Again, this whole weird thing happened. I don't know if I'm the only one who, like, I don't know, who had this moment that these bronzers were at Target, and I was like, what are these bronzers? Where did they come from? Because Colourpop never released them, and I never saw any release, but they actually have the same names as the one in the like pretty Colourpop Pretty Fresh powder packaging, but for the bronzers, they're the Colourpop pressed bronzers on their website in the Pretty Fresh packaging, but they have the same exact name, so I'm assuming they were the same exact products, just in different packagings. So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense, because they had been doing different packaging for the Target products anyway, but then they released powder bronzers that are the same shades. So I was like, what? In this packaging. So I think Target just like jumped the gun or something. I don't know. But I was very confused. I was the only one who was like, what's going on here? Okay, let's see what blush I want to use. I think we are going to take, I have so many freaking blush options. Honestly, it's like hilarious. But I think we are going to take the Revolution Relove Duo Blush and Highlighter. Which usually these end up just being like blushes for me because the highlighter never really matches right. This is never really quite right, you know? But this is in the shade Queen. Oh, yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. Like, look how pretty this is. It is super, super peachy, though. So, we'll see how this goes on my tan skin. Oh, yeah. Spring is coming, and this color is going to be perfect for that. Snatched. The perfect kind of peachy where it's just that light peach, but it's not leaving a cast on my face, you know what I mean? It's not too light for me. It's the perfect kind of peach for my skin tone. It definitely will be too light for me in the summer, but honestly, it's looking good right now. So we'll take the W. Let's go in with the quote highlighter. We'll see. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. I feel like it's just more like of a blush topper. The shade is too dark for this. That looks pretty. It's just like a very light. It's just there's too much base pigment for it to be a highlighter, honestly. Like it's way too blush-like to be a highlighter. That's okay. We got other options. Let's see what we're working with here. Let's go with my new Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. So I've obviously tried this highlighter, but I just bought a new one during the 21 Days of Beauty because my old one is old. It's in the old packaging and it's just a lot for me. It's not even like it's performing any differently or anything like that. It's just, I know it's old and I just would rather get a fresh one because I know this is at least in the new packaging. But, oh my gosh, yeah. Look at that. Perfection. Stunning. Ofra knows what's up. Ofra knows what's up. Ofra know what up. Okay, let's go in with some brows. First, we're going to go in with the Profusion Good Day Brow Ultrafine Brow Pencil in the shade Soft Black. Not me taking off the cap and spooling with that side. I obviously was not paying attention. Let me zoom you in. I never do my brows this close, I don't think. So, here we go. I just got them done, so that's nice and fresh. Fun and fresh. Maybe I should do that too, a full face of Walmart makeup. Because I also, this Profusion one you could get at Walmart, but I never really shop at Walmart. But I honestly think I have enough to get a full face. Like, there are obviously Walmart specific brands, like Profusion, and like I said, the Revolve brand. Also, like Oma by Sharon C. Certain Wet n Wild collections are exclusive to Walmart as well. So, like, maybe I could do that. But next month, I'm going to go on a no-buy. So, if I don't have it, then I won't be shopping for it at least next month. Okay, now we're going to go with the ABH Clear Brow Gel, which I've been obsessed with. It actually does, like, hold your brows in place really, really nicely. I'm just so glad I have it. So happy to have this. Just going to go in with some Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I feel like you guys can tell me what you think. I always just feel like it looks a little bit more, like a little bit blurry when I zoom too close in or like zoom in at all. But let me know what you guys are thinking because honestly, you guys ask for me to be a little bit closer sometimes. So I'm sure you guys prefer it. And then also, sometimes it doesn't transfer this way on the computer, like when I'm like editing and stuff. So I don't know. Just let me know what you think. We are going to go in with, I'm so excited, the Scooby-Doo and Glamlight palette. I have yet to try the Glamlight formula. This is now the third Glamlight palette I have in my collection, and I have not tried the other two at all, but I wanted to try this so bad. It was like something, it was super inexpensive. It was like half off or something obscene, 30% off. It was like something, you got a percentage off and then you could use someone's code to get a more percentage off at on Glamlight for St. Patrick's Day because the packaging was green, and I was like, I'm taking advantage because I wanted these palettes so bad, and I want the other one too, but this one was half off, and I don't have any connection to Scooby-Doo. It's just this palette is so delicious. I just couldn't not. So we're gonna go in with that. I know it's like, woo, a lot for me, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see what we can do here. Okay. Wow. All these colors are like mostly it's like you use this and this and this and this and this and this and this giving, because not a lot of them look like they'd be good together, honestly. I really want to do green is the thing. So I was like looking around like, oh my gosh, like the purples might be good you could do together, but I think I want to do green. Okay, so we're going to take this shade right here in the middle. I think this is shade 8. The numbers are on the top, so I don't know if that's useful for anyone. But what if I take it off? Oh my gosh, it's an insert. So yeah, it's shade 8. I thought it was like attached to that. I'm like, what? Just going to blend that in the crease. That's such a pretty green. It looks a little bit messy, but we'll fix it in a little bit. I'm just gonna take a bigger blending brush and just blend it out. I feel like it'll come together, so like honestly, I'll just blend it in a second. So then I think I want to take, what if I just take the shimmers? Yeah, okay, let's try that. First, we're gonna take this shimmer right here, which is shimmer number 4. Shimmer number 4, please. This one right here. And I'm actually gonna put that on the outer corner of my eye. These are so like creamy. They're a little bit like Super Shock shadows. A little bit. I'm just gonna put that on the outer corner of my eye. Ooh, yeah. There was a little bit of fallout, but I feel like I was so excited that the color was, that it was like the formula, that I was just like going in ham on it, but there's only like one piece of fallout, so nothing else is really falling out, so that's good. It's all holding together really nicely. It's super, super creamy. That color is like, that payoff is superb, honestly. Oh my gosh. Now I see what the hype is. The matte was good too, like just, I only used one though, and so I really didn't have a good, like I wasn't, it's hard to tell, really, because mattes are so good at this point. It's really hard, but the shimmer, you can always tell with a good shimmer, and this is doing it for me. Okay, then we're gonna take, I guess this is shimmer number 3. Well, number 3. Which is like a more lime green. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. And put that in the center of the lid. Well, in the front, front half. So pretty. I'm just gonna go back with my first blending brush and just kind of blend it out. I feel like I should just stick with the green and put green on the lower lash line, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna take that same lime green, just shade 8, and put it on the lower lash line. This is so bomb. I'm gonna swatch. Oh my gosh, the other shades feel just as beautiful. Look at this freaking palette. This is exactly why I was so excited about it. I'm just gonna swatch all 5 of them because they look so delicious together, and like, oh my god, I could eat this. This is so beautiful. I'm so excited. 10 out of 10. Again, I'm not even a Scooby-Doo like fanatic or anything like that. Like, I liked it, whatever, but it was fine. But like, I was not die hard or anything like that. But this palette was just calling my name. It was just calling my name. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. I also have this Relove the Revolution eye light in the it's a metallic eyeshadow in the shade Queen as well. I didn't know they were both named Queen. But okay, how am I gonna get this packaging off? Since I did this like look already, basically. I'm gonna try to see if I could put it in the inner corner, maybe. I don't know. I also did pick up a blue mascara from the brand, but obviously I don't think it'll go too well right now. Something in my gut's telling me not to use it in my inner corner, so we'll save it for another day, but that's super, super pretty. I'm very excited to try that. Let's just go with my Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. My inner corners, if you guys have been here for a little, you know my inner corners are a hot mess. A hot mess. They just like to, sometimes they break out for certain shadows. Like, it's just my inner corners. It is so bizarre. Then I'm gonna do some Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray and the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so then for lips, I'm just gonna try this Ofra Blissful lip gloss. The lip gloss in the shade Blissful. I don't know what this is gonna look like right now. Oh, that's pretty. Oh yes, it smells so good. Oh, it's pretty. I know it's like, let me find, where's my mirror? Yeah, it's definitely like a topper lip gloss. It's like a little bit more metallic. I don't know if I like that much, but I don't have very many options right now. I think this is a little better. You can't really, you could tell a little bit that it's super pink, but honestly, I think it's fine. It's the lip gloss in the shade Love from Ofra, so we're gonna go with that. Here is the finished look, y'all. What do we think? I'm definitely obsessed with this eye look. I love this palette, honestly. Like, I cannot wait. I was thinking about this the other day, too. I was just like, I used to be so creative. Wow, it's textured. I used to be so creative, you know, when I was, like, in college or just even, like, a year or so, maybe over a year ago, maybe, like, 2 years ago. I just used to do looks like this a lot more often, especially if I was sitting down to do my makeup. And like now I just get, of course the whole world has gotten into just this very natural, very easy kind of makeup, so it's not just me, but I feel like I was just like, I want to do those looks again. Those are what was fun and inspiring. Like, I want to look at a palette and be like, oh my gosh, like like I don't want to think about just the one look I could do with it that's more neutral, you know what I mean? Like, no, I want to get creative, so I'm very excited about this palette. I think it's really inspiring, and so I'm really happy I have it. That's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.